I actually did forget to show one thing that I'm kind of proud of. It does need a little bit of tweaking. I'm going to have to move initially what I had put up. But anyway, I have another ladder. So I had shown you there's a ladder that I built into the wall to go to the loft above my bedroom. But there is another loft, right? Oh, this is the other thing. So you can see the loft. It now looks nice and neat and put together, at least a little organized. I'm really proud of the way that looked out. Or turned out. Obviously, if you haven't noticed, I have a thing for baskets, and so I have lots of baskets, and they actually help hide clutter very well. But anyway, so I have that loft along with the other loft back up here, right there. And if I didn't show you, I'll show one more time so you can see. I'm going to put these little rungs between there so they can help the little kids climb up there, because that will eventually be the kitty corner and a little bit more storage. But anyway, so this is the ladder that I built inside the wall, recessed it in the wall, and the other side is the bathroom. So my dad had this old ladder. I don't know what he had it for, but it was sitting outside, and it was another one of those things that I was like, hey, if nobody else wants it, I do. So this is what I have done. As you can see, it's crooked, so it's not sitting level, and so that's why one of the things I need to do is tweak it. But a lot more difficult for me to get this put up than you would realize. So I had bought these utility hooks thinking I'd actually have them facing the opposite direction that they are right now, and holding the ladder. But as I was doing that today, it was not an easy thing. I couldn't get it to cooperate with getting them in this little ledge. So it has actually worked out to put them upside down from what I originally planned. But again, as you can see, it is crooked. It's not recessed as much as I want. So I'm probably going to take the hooks and raise them a couple of inches so that that's level and straight. But again, as I said, I'm tired and I don't really want to do a whole lot more today, but at least it's up and out of the way and off the floor. So that was the other project that I did today, and I'm actually pleased with it and proud of the way that it's turning out. I'm excited that a lot of the ingenuity that I have tried has worked out. Some of it hasn't worked out exactly like I wanted, but I was able to modify it and still do what I needed to accomplish what I wanted. So anyway, I'll show you my dinner just so you can see kind of where I'm at with that too. So this is dinner right here. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I know it's all crooked. I'm not a professional. So this is cooking now. I had some fresh green beans that a co-worker had brought a big old bag. So I just popped those in there, and there's some new potatoes cut up really small, and some vegetables, as you can see. Not vegetables, broccoli, and then yellow squash and zucchini squash, and then my pork chop. So see, I've already got it seasoned and it's in there. It's just going to cook right along with the vegetables. Most people, I think, are kind of surprised. It actually takes longer to cook the vegetables when they're fresh than it does the meat. So I always start cooking that first. But that is looking so good. I am so hungry. I haven't really eaten today. I think I had a couple of peppermint patties. So there's dinner. And maybe when I'm done, I'll take one more picture. But there you go. Nice, healthy dinner. I'm not saying I'm going to eat all of it, but I might, since I haven't eaten and I am starving. So again, as you can see, I actually eat pretty healthy as long as I cook. Now, if I don't want to cook and I just eat something like ramen noodles, that's not healthy. And next year, settling in this year, trying to get all of the actual construction of the house done. So I don't feel like I have the time or the energy to put in a vegetable garden. But next year, my plan is to put in a raised vegetable garden and maybe some flowers. So this will help cut down on the mowing that I would have to do, but it would also give me the fresh vegetables without having to go and buy them, because they are very expensive. And I'm probably going to tackle the art of canning, which I've never done before, never had any interest. But I feel, again, to be self-sufficient and as able to function without all of the stuff that we have come to be used to, not just for self-sufficiency's sake, but for health's sake, to be healthier, to have food that I've actually prepared and I know has not been filled with preservatives and things that are actually harmful for our bodies, and that we're seeing now 20 and 30 years later the effects of. But that's another story for another time. So anyway, again, God bless. Have a wonderful weekend.